Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and we've got a ball game this morning. It's the Boston Red Sox at the Detroit Tigers. First game for the season for both these clubs. And it's the first of a two-game series. This game is dated April 10 in our 1968 replay. Hello to Kathy Harden and hello to Mike Terranova. And we're glad to have you here. Starting for the Boston Red Sox is Dick Ellsworth, left-hander, and for the Detroit Tigers, Earl Wilson, a right-hander. Let's look at our opening lineups. Yes, Kathy Harden for the Tigers, as usual. Anybody but Boston. For the Red Sox, Mike Andrews leading off at second, Dalton Jones at third, Yastrzemski in left, Reggie Smith in center, George Scott at first, Joe LaHood in right field, Rico Petrocelli at short, Elston Howard the catcher, and Dick Ellsworth pitching and batting ninth. For the Tigers, it's Mickey Stanley at first, Dick McAuliffe at second base, Al Kaline in right, Willie Horton in left field, Bill Freehand catching, Jim Northrup in center, Don Word at third, Ray Euler shortstop, and pitching and batting ninth, Earl Wilson. And we're just about ready to get started with this ball game. Don't miss our afternoon game at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. on the West Coast, and that will be the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Houston Astros. And we're in Tiger Stadium, and the Tigers take the field. Earl Wilson on the mound, leading it off is Mike Andrews. Okay, Wilson is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Andrews. 3-11 right-handed, pops it up, foul territory by the third base line, and Don Wirt is under it, one away, and we are underway. Now here's Dalton Jones, left-handed hitter. Well, thank you very much, Mike. Here's Wilson now. The pitch to Jones, 4-6 left-handed, double one, fly ball center. And Northrup is under it, two away. And here's Carl Yastrzemski, also a left-handed hitter. 3-8 right-handed, walked him. Yastrzemski takes first with 2 outs. 1 to 15, 1 to 16, 1 to 14 being held. And here's Reggie Smith. Greetings to Dan. Pitch from Wilson, 4-6, switch hitter batting left, double one again. It's a fly to center. And under it is Northrup. He makes the catch and the side is retired. No runs. No hits, the walk to Yastrzemski. He was left on base after a half an inning. Boston nothing, Detroit coming up. And the Red Sox take the field. Dick Ellsworth on the mound. Tall left-hander. Mickey Stanley leads it off. Okay, here's Ellsworth. The pitch to Stanley, 3-11 left-handed. He walked him. So Stanley is on. Not being held. Dick McAuliffe, the batter. Here's the pitch to McAuliffe. 6-7 left-handed, grounds it to second X. That's for Andrews, 220. He's a 9-2-20 E20 roll. E26. And he boots it for an error. An error charge to Mike Andrews. First and second, nobody out. And here's Al Kaline. Pitch to Kaline, that's a 2-6 left-handed, double one, it's a base hit. Stanley scores. McAuliffe goes to third. Tigers out ahead, 1-0 here. First and third with Willie Horton. I'm going to try a new thing with the runner on base. The chaos roll, havoc roll, will be the red die and negate the other dice, if that be the case, on a 1 and 2. Or better yet, no. That's just going to confuse me. First and third, infield back. Here's Horton, and the pitch, 1-4, flies to a ballpark slash I neglected. Let's get those ballpark figures in. Detroit. Good morning, Bart. Left-hander singles 1 to 12. Right-handers 1 to 3. Home runs left-handed 1 to 19. And right-handed 1 to 16. This is all in Detroit. 12-3, 19-16. And back to the game, 1-4 left-handed, ballpark slash, right-handed 1 to 3, and that is a liner to shortstop, 1 out. Infield still back for Freehand. That's a possible wild pitch by Ellsworth. He's a 5. It is a wild pitch, and the run will score. I don't have much room there. That's a possible unearned run. 2-0 now. Kalon went to second, 1 out. Freehand back at the plate. We don't roll the 20 die again. Here's the pitch, 6-6 right-handed, grounds to second, B. That will probably advance the runner. It does, 2 outs. K-line goes to third. And here's Northrop. Pitch to Northrop, 2-9 left-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. I think they're both earned runs. I'm going to keep them as earned. 2 runs because that would have been 1 out, 2 outs, 3 outs. And the runs scored before that. So it will be 2 earned runs unless anyone scores that differently. Let me know. It's 2-0 Tigers after an inning. And here's Earl Wilson out to the mound. George Scott leads it off. Wilson winds and the pitch, 110 right-handed, grounds it back to Wilson. 1 away. Now Joe LaHood, the batter. Pitch from Wilson. 5-4 left-handed, fly ball center X. That's Northrop, 3-8. 17-3. Makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Rico Petrocelli. Wilson into his windup. 5-7 right-handed grounder to second X. McAuliffe, 210. 13-2, he throws him out. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Earl Wilson. Ellsworth takes on the mound for Boston. Don Wirt leads it off. Here's the pitch. 4-9 right-handed base hit for Wirt off Ellsworth. Not being held. Ray Euler, the batter. Pitch from Ellsworth. 1-7, grounds it, flies it to center, and Smith is under it, makes the catch, 1 away. Now Earl Wilson. A 7 NR. .25 base hits, no asteroids. Wirt rounding second. 1-12, that's to center field. 1-8, 1-9 with no holds. He will hold. And Mickey Stanley is the batter. Stanley walked and scored in the first. Pitch to Stanley, 3-9. Grounds it to short. A. And that is a double play. We'll score that 6-4 to 3, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits for the Tigers in the bottom of the second, and 1 left on. We're moving to the top of the third. Here's Earl Wilson now. I'm sorry. Wilson on the mound for Detroit. Elston Howard, acquired from the Yankees, I suppose. The pitch from Wilson, 5-3 right-handed, fly ball left X. Horton, 4-7. That's a 17-4, and he makes the catch. Nice catch by Willie Horton. 1 out. Here's Ellsworth, 1 WL. That's 5-8, left-handed, fly ball center, and Northrup makes the catch. 2 outs. And Mike Andrews steps in. Wilson throws 4-4 right-handed, grounded to third X. Wirt 117. 19-1 throws him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Wilson. And we move to the bottom of the third. Ellsworth on the mound. It'll be McAuliffe leading it off for the Tigers. Here's the pitch, 2-9. Left-handed, walked him, so McAuliffe is on. McAuliffe 1-15, 1-13, not being held, has the lead. Here's Al Kaline now. Pitch from Ellsworth. 3-12 left-handed, walked him. First and second now. Nobody out. Now there's no hold. And Willie Horton, the very dangerous Willie Horton. In that 3 column. Pitch from Ellsworth. 3-3. Oh, it's a ballpark slash. Right-hander 1-3, lines to short. Right at Petrocelli, and it was hit hard, but right at Rico Petrocelli, 1 down. First and second. Here's Freehand now. And the pitch, that's 4-12, right-handed, grounds it back to Ellsworth X. He's a 3-7. That'll be 5-3. It's an E7 roll. E7-3. That might be an error. It is a 1-base error by Ellsworth, and that will load up the bases. Second error for Boston. The bases are full of Tigers. It's Freehand on first, Kaline on second, McAuliffe on third, 1 out. The infield is back. Pitch to Northrup. 2-4. It's a ballpark slash, left-handed, 1-12, goes through, base hit. And that makes it 3-0. We'll hold on to see if that's unearned or not. Base is still full, 1 out, infield back for Don Wirtz. Two-4, left-handed, pops it up to short, and Petrocelli makes the catch. That's 2 away. And here's Ray Euler in a clutch situation. Pitch from Ellsworth, 5-6, right-handed, grounder to third. And Dalton Jones fields it, throws to George Scott at first. And the side is retired. We're going to call this 1 out, 2 outs. You know, I have to figure out who knocked in. I think I forgot to run batted in. Let me see here. Looking on the instant replay. It was Northrup with his base hits. Yes. And it's all earned. And it's 3-0. Tigers. Okay, here's Wilson, top of the 4th. Dalton Jones leads it off. He flew to center in the 1st. That's 5-6 left-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Wilson today. Now Carl Yastrzemski is the batter. Good morning to JC. Pitch to Carl, 3-9. Right-handed, grounds it to second for McAuliffe. And he throws it to Stanley, playing first, 2 outs. Now Reggie Smith, the batter. .6'4", switch hitter batting left. That's a ballpark slash right-handed, 1-3. And he lines it to short. Then it's a 1-2-3 inning again for Earl Wilson. And we move to the bottom of the 4th. Ellsworth on the mound. Leading it off will be Wilson. He gets a hand from the crowd. 7 NR singled in the 2nd. Pitch to Wilson, 1-2, lines it to second, right at Andrews, 1 out. Now here's Mickey Stanley. That's 2-10, left-handed, grounds it to third, and Dalton Jones fields it and throws it over to Scott. 2 outs. And the batter is Dick McAuliffe. 3-10, left-handed, grounds it to first. And Scott takes it to the bag. It's a 1-2-3 for Ellsworth. We've gone 4 innings. It's 3-0 Detroit. Earl Wilson takes the mound. And George Scott leads it off. .47, right-handed base hit. Scott to lead it off. First hit off Wilson. Scott is on. He's a 1-15, 1-16. Being held 1-14. Here's LaHood now. Pitch from Wilson, 6-8, left-handed. They walked him. So the Red Sox have something going. First and second, nobody out. Rico Petrocelli, the batter. Here's Wilson now. 3-7 right up. That's negated. House rule. Gotta roll the 20 die first. Established house rule, if you forget. 4-5 right-handed, fly ball right for K-line, 1 out. Now here's Elston Howard. Pitch from Wilson. 3-8 right-handed, hit well by Howard. Deep to left field, back to the wall goes Horton. It is gone. A 3-run home run, and that ties up the ball game. Elston Howard with a 3-run blast. Let's look at it again. 3-8 right-handed, home run 1-5. It was a 3 on that double die. And it's a tie ball game indeed. If you just give me a moment to open up my scoring sheet. It's a new sheet, so I have to write his name in. Okay, Howard with the home run, tie ball game. Of course, his first of the year. Now here's Dick Ellsworth. Of course, Kathy. Here's the pitch from Wilson, 2-8, struck him out. That's 2 away. And Mike Andrews, the batter. 1-7, right-handed, fly ball center. And under it is Northrop, and the side is retired. But 3 runs for the Red Sox on the 3-run home run by Elston Howard. We head to the bottom of the 5th, a tie ball game. Here's Ellsworth. He'll face K-line, Horton, and Freehand, the heart of the order. Here's the pitch, 2-11, left-handed. Ballpark slash. He's a right-hander, and he lines it to short, 1 out. Now Willie Horton. And the pitch, that's 6-4. Grounded to short X. Petrocelli, 3-18. That's a 23, throws him out, 2 away. And now Bill Freehand. Good morning to Stack. That's 2-7, left-handed, pops it up to short. And Rico Petrocelli makes the catch and had all 3 chances there. In a 1-2-3 inning for Ellsworth. We've gone 5. It's a 3-3 ball game. Top of the 6th, Earl Wilson on the mound. His first endurance, the 7th. So is Dick Ellsworth's. Here's Dalton Jones leading it off. Pitch from Wilson, 3-4 right-handed, grounds it back to Wilson. And he throws Jones out. One away. Here's Yastrzemski now. 3-5 right-handed, single 1-3, grounds it to first. And that's scooped up by Stanley, takes it to the bag, 2 away. Now Reggie Smith, switch hitter batting left. Wilson into his windup. Pitch to Smith, 2-4 right-handed, flies it to left. And Horton makes the catch, a 1-2-3 inning for Wilson. We're moving right along here. Ellsworth on the mound. Again, his first endurance would be the 7th. Here's Northrop to lead it off. 2-6, left-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Ellsworth. Retired 9 in order now. Don Worth the batter. 1-8, left-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Ellsworth. And here's Ray Euler with 2 outs and nobody on. 6-8, right-handed, double 1-3. It's a base hit. Euler with a 2-out single. Not being held. And Earl Wilson, good hitting pitcher. Pitch from Ellsworth. That's 1-8, struck him out, and he struck out the side. Dick Ellsworth did. No runs, 1 hit, the single by Euler, and he was left on. We move to the top of the 7th. We'll take a break during the stretch for about 5 minutes so I can make some coffee and do the other things. 3-3 ball game. George Scott leading it off. He's 1 for 2. Here's Wilson now. And the pitch, that's 5-11, right-handed, grounder to first X. Stanley, 226. 7-2. It's an E26 roll. E26-7. He makes the error, fumbles it. First error for Detroit today. Scott is on, 1-15. 1-16. Being held, 1-14. Here's Joe LaHood now. Whoop, that's a re-roll. There it is. That's a 4-8 left-handed. Walked him. First and second. We'll get it in our bones. Just takes a little time. Here's Rico Petrocelli. I think the easiest way to remember is with the runners on base. Move the whole dice into the right hand. Take the 20 die with the left hand, then drop it. And that is a possible wild pitch. We'll roll the 20 die again with Wilson, who has a rating of 7. And it is not a wild pitch, it's a ball. It's gonna be a full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. First and second, no outs. With Rico at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. From Wilson, 6-9, right-handed, flies to center. And Northrop makes the catch. We don't roll again the 20 die because we already did. Here's Elston Howard now. Some boos from the crowd. Pitch from Wilson. 310 right-handed. That's a base hit to left for Howard. This might score Scott. It was 310 right-handed. It's not a clutch situation. Horton a -2. Scott rounding. 1-14, 1-12, 1-13 with no holes. And he's coming home. Here's the throw from Horton. And he's safe. It's unearned. Runners move up. And now that's 4 runs batted in by Howard. Howard with all 4 runs batted in. It's now 2nd and 3rd, only 1 out. Wilson is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. And here's Ellsworth. The infield's playing it in. He's not a duck today, no doubt about it. Whoa, re-roll. We'll get it, folks. It's just going to take some doing. 2nd and 3rd, infield in, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Ellsworth. 1-5 struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Wilson. And here's Mike Andrews. This is a clutch situation. And the pitch 3-4, ballpark slash, right-hander, 1-3, lines it to short, and that will retire the side. But 1 run, the go-ahead run, an unearned run, on the error by Stanley, a walk, a single, 2 left on. We're in the 7th inning stretch, and it's a 4-3 ball game. And I'm enjoying it. I hope you are. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna make some coffee here. And then I'll be back in about 5 minutes to continue this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Indeed, Kathy Harden. Indeed. Coffee is good, game is good, company is good. What else could you want? Well, we're back here at Tiger Stadium. It's 4-3 Red Sox. And Ellsworth takes the mound. His first endurance inning. Mickey Stanley leading it off. Here's the pitch from Ellsworth. 5-2, right-handed, ballpark blast. This could tie the ball game. He's got the power. 1-2-16, and it's gone. Mickey Stanley has just tied up this ball game. Let's take a look at that again. Let's enter it. Ow. By the way, Stanley had 11. This was off Ellsworth's card. Look at it again, 5-2 right-handed, ballpark blast. Against right-handers, 1-16, it's gone. It was a 1. And it's a tie ball game. Action now in the Red Sox bullpen. Ellsworth went all the way real world. We'll see, if needed, who would come in. Here's McAuliffe now. Ellsworth throws 4-6 left-handed, grounds it to second for Andrews. And he throws it to first, 1 out. Now Al Kaline, the batter. 3-8, left-handed fly to center, and Reggie Smith makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Willie Horton. That's 2-9, left-handed, grounded to third, fielded by Dalton Jones, and he throws it to Scott. The side is retired. But 1 run on the home run by Mickey Stanley. And after 7, it's a 4-4 ball game. Okay, Wilson has 2 against him. Dobson and Patterson are available in the pen if needed. If he reaches fatigue, for sure. Here's Dalton Jones leading it off. Left-handed hitter. That's 6-8, left-handed, walked him. 1 more hitter walk, and Wilson is fatigued. Jones not being held. Here's Yastrzemski now. That's a possible wild pitch. Wilson's rating is a 7. 1-7, it is a wild pitch. And Jones goes to second wild pitch in the ball game. The first one was by Ellsworth. We resume play now. Here's Yastrzemski. The pitch, 5-8, left-handed, flies to center. And under it is Northrup, 1 out. Now Reggie Smith. Pitch from Wilson. 6-6, Smith, switch hitter batting left, 1-1-2, base hit. And that will score Jones, and that could end up being an unearned run if 2 more outs are retired. Here's George Scott now. Smith is on first with 1 out, and Wilson is fatigued. That's going to be it for Earl Wilson. He pitched 7 1/3. He just allowed the go-ahead run. He allowed only 4 hits. He walked 4, struck out 3. He's allowed 5 runs, one of them unearned. This one may be unearned. Let's see who's coming in. Again, Dobson and Patterson pitched in this game in real world. It's going to be Pat Dobson. Pat Dobson will be the pitcher. Dobson +2 with free hand 0. Dobson is ready. Smith on first, 1-15, being held 1-13. The pitch from Dobson to Scott, 1-5, right-handed, struck him out. And here's Joe LaHood. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'm trying. It's going to take brain circuitry getting it emblazoned in my brain, though. So Smith on first, 2 outs, still being held. Here's the pitch to LaHood. 2-8, right-handed, flies to center, should end the inning. And under it is Northrup, makes the catch, and the side is out. That will be an unearned run. So Wilson allows 3 earned and 2 unearned. It's 5-4 Boston. The coffee is ready. All runs are bad. Good puns are poems. All puns are bad. Good puns are poems. Of course, Mike. It'll come naturally. Right now, it takes an acute awareness, concentration to get it there. It's 5-4 Red Sox. Let's get some coffee here. Legs. All puns are bad. Good puns are poems. Okay, here's Ellsworth. He has full endurance. Freehand leads it off, bottom of the 8th. And the pitch. 1-8. Flies it to left. And Yastrzemski is there, 1 out. And now Jim Northrup, the batter. Lefty, lefty here. That's 1-8 left-handed. It's hit deep. Oh my, by Northrop, and it's gone. Northrop has tied up this ball game with a home run. His second run batted in of the ball game. We all lose concentration, Mike. A home run by Northrop. Let's look at it again, 1-8. Home run 1-8, it was a 2. Tied again. Northrop had 21 real world. And it's a 5-5 ball game. Ellsworth still with full endurance. He'll face Wirt now. 4-10. Right-handed, flies it to center, 1 out. 2 outs, I'm sorry, for Ray Euler. Three, 8 struck him out. So another run to make it a 5-5 ball game. Dobson takes the mound now. Rico Petrocelli to lead it off in the top of the 9th. Here's Dobson now. The pitch to Rico, 5-4 right-handed, catcher X. Freehand 1-8. That's a 13-1. It's a dribbler in front of the plate. Freehand pounces on him and throws it to Stanley at first, 1 away. Here comes Howard, 2 for 3. He's knocked in 4 runs. Not all of them. 1 came in on a wild pitch. Here's the pitch to Howard. 6-8, right-handed. Single 1-16. It's a base hit. 3rd hit for Howard today. And there will be a hitter for Dick Ellsworth. Ellsworth pitched 8. Seven hits. Walked 3, struck out 5, allowed 5 runs. Red Sox won this one 7-3 real world. Let's see who's going to come into hit here and pitch. Bear with me, these cards are sticky. going to make sure that these people are available. This takes some time, folks, so bear with me. Ken Harrelson was on this team, and for one reason or another, he did not start this game, but had 535 at-bats. So we will go with Ken Harrelson. Looking to see who can relieve. It's a cumbersome process, having to, until you become familiar. And Lyle will come in. Sparky Lyle will be the new pitcher. Okay, here comes Ken Hawk Harrelson to pinch hit. One reason or another, he did not start this game. He can't be not in this lineup for too long, given all his at-bats. I'm going to deviate from standard practice. Oh, he pinch hit on April 14. That's good enough for me. So here comes Hawk Harrelson. Howard on first. We'll let him run. Okay, hey, Red Sox fan. Here's the pitch to Hawk. That's 5-4 right-handed catcher X. Freehand 1-8. That's a 12-1. It's going to be an E8 roll. E8-8. And it's a dribbler. Freehand again pounces on it and throws out Harrelson. Howard on second. And they're not running for him. Okay. So 1-8. Mike Andrews the batter. They're looking for 2 asteroids. Here's the pitch. 3-6 right-handed, lines it to third. Caught by Wirt. Oh, negated. Okay, this could be contested, but it's a re-roll. 5-9 right-handed. There it goes. It's hit deep for a double. And that will score Howard. If you heard me earlier, I said if I fail to roll, any roll is negated. It's part of the growing pains. Of learning super advanced. So it's a 6-5 game. And that was in a clutch situation. Here's Dalton Jones. Having a little trouble with that. And the pitch 1-8. Pops it to second. And McAuliffe makes the catch. Okay, another run, making it 6-5. Dobson, the loser of record. Lyle, Ellsworth, the winner. Lyle for the save. Here's Lyle now, and there'll be a hitter for Dobson. Let's see who it's going to be. Against the left-hander Lyle. Oh. Trzaskowski and Matthews pinched hits. Gates Brown is a left-hander. I don't know why Cash is a left-hander. We're going to go with Cash. We don't have much choice. He's a left-hander. Okay, Lyle. And again, to let you all know, I have a house rule. If I forget to roll with runners on base, the 20 die first, and I discern that, the roll is negated. So it's all built into the replay. So that's what happened, and that's Andrews got the double to bring home Howard. I'm unapologetic about it. Okay, here's Lyle. The pitch to Cash. That's 1-9, left-handed, struck him out. It's a hot 3 column. Yeah, even against left-handers. Here's Mickey Stanley now. Stanley 1 for 3, walked and homered. Pitch from Lyle. 4-8, right-handed, single 1-10. Oh, a grounder to third stopped by Dalton Jones, and he throws it to Scott, 2 away. And here's Dick McAuliffe, left-handed hitter. Three, 6, left-handed, single 1-11. No, it's a liner to first, and it's caught by Scott, and the ball game is over. A tough loss for the Tigers. The final score, Red Sox 6, Tigers 5. I'll be back with a recap in just a moment. So it was a very tough loss for the Detroit Tigers, and we apologize to everybody, but I'm still learning that rolling the 20 die with runners on base, and I have a house rule set up a priori. I said I'm not apologetic about it, but I want to present you games with integrity, and that's what happened. I neglected to roll the 20 die on Andrews. And some of you may even forget what the outcome was, but we rolled it, The roll that was originally was negated, and it turned out Andrews doubled home what proved to be the winning run. We'll continue with this, trying to get this in my brain. It'll become second nature eventually. The final, Red Sox 6 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Tigers 5 runs out hitting, 7 hits and 1 error. The win to Ellsworth, he's 1-0. Lyle got the save. Dobson the loss, allowing the winning run. Appreciate it very much, Al. Is it Al or is it AI? I think that's Al. Al, Red Sox fan. I've been watching some of your broadcasts. Dan Port, thank you as ever. Mike Terranova, thank you. Kathy Harden, of course, as always. JC. And I'm very appreciative to everybody for their understanding. The Red Sox win. And you are a Red Sox fan. It's Al. Okay. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And at 1 p.m., I'll be here. Thank you, JC, for your understanding. Continuing, it'll be the Pirates with Jim Bunning at the Astros, Larry Dierker. And that will be at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. Stay strong, stay well, and I will catch you all next time.